Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but we've just found a very interesting interest rate on a Tesla product. So let's talk about it and show you what my thoughts on it are, because it is a 4.74% interest rate. So we'll take a look at that, plus a variety of topics. On top of that, we've got two giveaways on the channel, one of them ending tomorrow, and the other one is a grand giveaway where we're basically giving you paying your Tesla payment, or really just paying your monthly payment. So let's take a look at it, plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description, where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. And shout out to my latest Patreon member, Kevin. Thank you for supporting. If you want to check it out, Patreon link down below in the description. And on top of that, I just mentioned we've got two giveaways going on the channel. One of them is a massive grand giveaway that's going to the end of the month, where we're basically paying your Tesla payment. It doesn't have to be a current Tesla, it could be your future Tesla. Make sure you read the terms and conditions, because you can see we're basically just giving you a Visa gift card to pay your monthly payment. Hopefully use it for a Tesla payment, but of course you could use it for whichever you want, but also definitely check it out. I mean, we'll talk about it in just a second, but let us take a look at this. So taking a look at this, we've got a lease breakdown for a Tesla Model Y posted on the Reddit forum by Big Aki in the Model Y forum. And you can see we've got some pretty interesting details here. The first one, the big one, is that this is a monthly payment on a Tesla Model Y rear-wheel drive, the most inexpensive Tesla Model Y that you can get. And it comes out to $519 a month, which, yes, arguably a lease is not the best option for your Tesla vehicle. It is purely a rental, and you're paying a monthly payment and you return it back. But it's hard to argue against a value of $519 a month all in. If you scroll down to the bottom, you can see amount due is $1,289, which is probably a lower down payment than most finance contracts that you can get. Leasing is just a different way of financing a vehicle. Of course, it's much different because you're not financing the whole vehicle and you're only financing what you're using or the depreciation. But really, what really stuck out to me here is that it's got a money factor of 0.0020300, which money factor translates to interest rate on a lease, or any lease, or a Tesla lease in this fashion here. And so how to calculate a money factor, if you didn't know, you take the money factor of what it is, so 0.002030 times 2400, and that gives you an interest rate of 4.872%. So it does appear that Tesla is putting a favorable interest rate on Tesla Model Y leases to try and get to a lower monthly payment. But of course, by also adding in the $7,500 federal tax rate that you can see on this line right here. So it's a pretty impeccable value, because we saw some Model 3 leases before, and they had like interest rates in the 8 to 9 to like 10% up there. So certainly not the best deal out there. And of course, shout out to George. You are actually correct. You're absolutely correct. Navy Federal is offering a really good interest rate for financing your vehicle. And we actually had that tab already pulled up. So if you're eligible for Navy Federal, there's a certain way to actually join. You actually have to be a former military, or at least in the family, or things like that. But Navy Federal does have really, really good rates. You can see right here, interest rates as low as 4.54% for 36 months. But if you're looking for a longer term, it's still not that bad. 61 to 72 months at 5.29%, which is still way, way lower than Tesla financing. If you take a look at Tesla financing right now, and you see right here on the loan side, their current rate is as low as 6.69%. Of course, if you're looking for the best list of all the interest rates and all the credit unions that are all better than Tesla financing, you can get that on my Patreon link down below in the description, where after you join, you get a link to my buy buying guide, which is the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing. And we just found a credit union on this list that has 4.74% that anybody can join and qualify for the credit union. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. But super interesting for sure that Tesla is basically subsidizing this rate in some form, or maybe the bank is, or maybe Tesla financing is, and it is a very attractive rate on a Tesla lease, an attractive rate on a Tesla Model Y lease, which kind of makes sense at this point because the Model Y is the highest vehicle in inventory for the Tesla fleet. You can see right here, the mustard line is the Model Y inventory, and we're almost at 5,000 units. Pink line is Model 3 inventory, and the bottom two lines are Model S and Model X inventory. So we certainly saw a big increase in Tesla Model Y inventory pretty recently. Right here, you can see it. And so there certainly is a bit pretty interesting deals out there. And so I really feel like, I know a lot of you feel like out there, if you that Tesla, if they could subsidize the interest rate even more on the finance side, that it certainly could be very interesting. And I know a lot of you would probably go to buy if it was like a 0% interest rate or something like that. But of course, if you're looking for other incentives, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can get 6 months of free supercharging plus 3 months of full self-driving, which 3 months of full self-driving is worth about $600. So thank you to everybody that's used our Tesla referral code in the past and in the future, and definitely check it out down below in the description. But we're going to jump into this giveaway. In case you missed it, we've got a grand giveaway going through the whole month, sponsored by Tenet Financing. If you're interested in financing your Tesla and getting the lowest monthly payment, definitely check out Tenet. Thank you, Tenet, for sponsoring. Tenet is an approved Tesla financing partner and can get you the lowest monthly payment on your Tesla because they can defer a portion of the loan, maybe even that $7,500 federal tax credit. So definitely check out Tenet down below in the description. Thank you to Tenet for sponsoring this video, this giveaway, and all of that, because we are actually giving away, we're paying your Tesla monthly payment. It could be any Tesla monthly payment. It could be really any monthly payment, because if you look at the terms and conditions, we're actually just cutting you a Visa gift card. Hopefully you use that for your Tesla payment. Hopefully use that for your first Tesla payment, and hopefully check out Tenet for your next Tesla as well. If you're interested in entering into this giveaway, you got to follow along to the Instagram post right here I'll post it in the comments. And on top of that, we've got another giveaway sponsored by 3D Mats USA. We're giving away a set of all-weather floor mats for your Model 3 or Model Y. So if you're interested in entering into this giveaway, which actually the floor mat giveaway actually ends tomorrow, you got to follow along to that video so you can enter into the 3D Mats USA all-weather floor mat giveaway for your Model 3 or Model Y. And thank you to 3D Mats USA, and also thank you to Tenet for sponsoring both of these giveaways. And on top of that, we've got another giveaway. We've got another giveaway kicking off tomorrow as well. So hopefully you all can hit that subscribe, hit the like button in the comments as we get excited for that giveaway. Water break. All right, what else we got? Cameron, thanks for coming in. Lambo Lover, thanks for coming in. Bobby, happy Saturday. Yeah, happy Saturday to you as well. George, thanks for the tip on that one. We were actually going to talk about it. So good timing actually for you, George. Let's talk about one more topic and then we'll get to your live stream comments and questions. In this next topic, a brand new Tesla vehicle is now eligible for the $7,500 federal tax credit. So let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And you probably guessed it. It is the now brand new Tesla Cybertruck that's going to be a model year 2024. Shout out to Sorry for posting this. The IRS now officially lists the Tesla Cybertruck as eligible for the full $7,500 federal tax credit, because this gets pretty interesting, because this might mean that starting in next year, because this list, if you go to the federal website, it only shows vehicles eligible to the end of this year, and it all changes through next year on this list. Because if you look at it, you can see it says placed in service from April 18th to December 31st of 2023. But as you know on the channel, because you watch, that the $7,500 federal tax credit does turn into a point of sale discount next year. So the question here is that, does this vehicle, will it become eligible for the point of sale discount next year? Well, most likely we can assume so, but if you can get a Tesla Cybertruck that if you can take delivery by the end of the year, and on top of that, it has to be under an MSRP limit of $80,000, then you might be eligible for the $7,500 federal tax credit. Pretty exciting stuff, that's for sure. And so if you're eligible to get one delivery by the end of this year, then you might be in luck if you can get it to qualify under the $80,000 limit. But we're going to jump into the next topic. But on top of that, if you are in the state of Colorado, it does seem like a lot of Colorados have some really cool incentives for EVs, not only for like the Model 3 and the Model Y, but also they've got an innovative truck credit that gives you $5,000 off as well. So a Cybertruck all-wheel drive, which has a $80,000 starting price, could be as low as $67,490. Pretty aggressive, that's for sure, on a Tesla Cybertruck, and pretty exciting if you can get one for that type of deal. On top of that, this was really cool. I saw this. Shout out to Dar for posting this, or at least it was a shout out to someone else, Astro Jordy. It seems like he created this really cool Cybertruck video from the Giga Austin, Texas event. But really cool stuff. Let me know if you're excited for the Cybertruck, and also let me know if you got an invite for the Cybertruck as well. But we're going to jump into the live stream comments after this water break. Cameron, I know some dealers are doing no payments to 3 to 6 months. Can Tesla do this as an incentive? I have Jeep lease expiring in April, and so I don't want 2 bills for car insurance for 3 months. I haven't heard of that yet, and so I don't believe Tesla will do that. Could we see similar Model 3 prices end of Q1? Just trying to get rid of inventory for new Highland? Yeah, I would say so, especially with the Model 3, because we know that this Model 3 Highland is coming at some point. I could easily see a super clearance for a Model 3, the current one, before the Model 3 Highland comes out in like March of next year, if we're going to be dragging out to that point. Do you know if there will be any state incentives for middle class earners in 2024 for Cali? I know the current incentive is supposed to be expiring this year. So right now, yes, it does look like it's expiring because funding has run out, but who knows? Maybe funding will get replenished. It has been replenished before in the past, and so then you'll be able to get it. Lambo, do you think the Model S will be going down again, or will it go back up next year, but possibly lower interest rates? I think right now it's going to be maybe a tad more aggressive by the end of this month, but interest rates, I don't see it going down for that. Ryan, do you believe the Model S is worth the extra money over the Model Y long range? I would say so, and I would say it's a nice stepping stone. Like if you've had because we've had the Model 3, the Model Y, the Model S, and now the Model X, and it was really nice to go through that transition because Model 3 and Model Y do not have air suspension, and then the Model S, of course, and the Model X do, so it was a nice comfort change for that. Harvey, thanks for coming in. You think the Model S and X will get a minor upgrade with ambient lights with other options like the Model 3 refresh? I think so, yeah. Just like the Model Y semi-refresh that happened in China. It got like ambient lighting, and so there could be slight updates like that throughout next year. Bobby, what's your opinion on used Model Y 2023 long range, 12,000 miles, full self-driving capable, $50,000? Is it a fair price? It seems to be okay, but also 2023 is going to be 1 year old at this point, but a brand new one you can get for what, like 54, but of course not with the full self-driving. So if you value full self-driving, then that could be a great price. Maybe like try and ship them down like another 1,000 or 2. Kevin, ordered a Model Y long range, currently scheduled to take delivery on Wednesday. Working on financing, shopping lenders. How do you obtain a quote from Tesla? You apply via the application in the back end to do an application for Tesla, and you'll see your interest rate from Tesla. Of course, if you're looking for all the list of the best credit unions, definitely get it at the Patreon link down below in the description, which all have interest rates better than Tesla. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. Or if you qualify for Navy Federal has great rates as well. You can see as low as 4.54%. All right, what else we got? In this next topic, pretty exciting time because now Tesla has invited early configuration reservation holders for the Tesla Cybertrucks to now configure. But there's a massive catch, so let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. It probably started with this guy, Cyber T800, Joe Lopez. He was probably one of the first yesterday that posted this. It seems like Tesla sent out widespread emails emails to certain owners that place reservation at early points in certain states. So it seems like here's the catch is you probably had to have been in Texas and or California when you place the reservation. And so now you can place and be invited to configure your Tesla, and it is it's a foundation series, which comes with accessories and also comes with a massive $20,000, some would say markup, but package for the foundation series. And it comes with a bunch of different things on there. But it seems like, shout out to Sari, he posted this. About 150 people have DM'd Sari yesterday with different screenshots out there for the Tesla Cybertruck. So it seems like a lot of people in the Texas market primarily, and then maybe even the Bay Area market for the California market, got invites across the board. But unfortunately, we did not get an invite yet. I've been refreshing obsessively, but it seems like a lot of people out there in the California, mostly Bay Area and some LA area, have been able to invite to configure. It seems like you have to just plunk down $250 and get the refund for $100 to get a Tesla Cybertruck. Here's a post from Brandon. He was able to lock it in. And the other thing that's pretty interesting, and it does appear that the Tesla all-wheel drive version, the 80,000 version, has a delivery date range of December to March, and the Cyber Beast has a early 2024 delivery range. So really no clear updates on when it's actually going to be coming out. Shout out to David or UTechPia, a follower of the channel and friend of the channel. Congrats to him. He was able to get locked in for a Cyber Beast, and you can see the breakdown of the price. $100,000, $20,000 foundation series, $2,000 destination fee, a $250 order fee, for a total price before taxes and fees of $122,135. So definitely a lot of money out there, that is for sure, and certainly a good amount of funding that is needed to finance or pay cash for this vehicle. On top of that, we've got a first insurance quote for the Tesla Cybertruck, and it actually doesn't seem that bad at all. Shout out to Gregor Truck for posting this insurance quote for the Cybertruck all-wheel drive, and it's got a monthly payment of around $184 a month, which really isn't that bad at all, depending on which state this is. I bet this is not California. This is probably another state. I bet in California it's going to be easily $200 to $300 a month, but definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the live stream comments, but before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description, Patreon link, support the channel, and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. And on top of that, we've got 2 giveaways on the channel. So if you're interested in winning the first giveaway, which is the grand giveaway, we're paying your Tesla payment. Could be a current Tesla payment, could be a future Tesla payment, could be just a monthly payment that you have, because how it's actually paid out is a Visa gift card payable to you. Shout out to Tenet for sponsoring. If you don't know what Tenet is an EV financing company and Tesla approved financing company that gets you the lowest monthly payment for your Tesla. So definitely check out Tenet down below in the description. And thank you to Tenet for sponsoring this giveaway and this video, and also a bunch of videos this month. This giveaway you have to enter in by entering into the Instagram post right here, and it actually runs all the way to the end of this month, and multiple entries, multiple comments, and multiple tags are allowed. So definitely check out Tenet down below in the, definitely check out the giveaway down below in the description. Thank you to Tenet for sponsoring the giveaway. And on top of that, we've got another giveaway. We got a giveaway with 3D Mats USA. So if you're interested in winning a set of all-weather floor mats for your Model 3 or Model Y, definitely check out this giveaway right here. And this one actually ends tomorrow. So definitely try and get your entries in, and it ends tomorrow. And then we've got another giveaway kicking off tomorrow as well. So thank you to everybody that's coming here, hits the like buttons, the comments, the subscribe, and everything, and all this support. Want to give back because we're about to hit 20,000 subscribers, and we've live streamed every single day for the past year. So it has been an absolutely insane ride, and so it was really cool to be able to set all these giveaways up, and hopefully some of you lucky watchers out there will be able to win. But let's jump into the live stream comments. Let's see. Tapia, thanks for coming in. Welcome back. Haven't seen you in a bit. Hope you're well. How are you feeling about $120,000 Cyber Foundation? Great question. We're going to talk about that, but we'll talk about the truth about that $20,000 markup. Kevin, working on those credit unions now. Thanks for the link. Definitely will follow up on those who I can choose to work with. Yeah. And also because we've got this Patreon link with all the different credit unions, and the credit unions that we've got it sorted, like some that are strict and hard to really get into, and some that anybody can get into and get those lower rates. Ryan, do you think the supercharging degrades the battery at a faster rate? Well, there's actually a study, I think, by Recurrent that actually tested it, and it didn't really have any sort of degradation at all, but that was according to their study. In this next topic, you've probably seen that Tesla has now invited people to order the Foundation Cybertruck, but the Foundation Cybertruck has a $20,000 markup. So let's talk about this and dissect it and talk about the truth about these Foundation Series Tesla Cybertruck markup and what does it actually entail. So let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to Moose. He posted this. Is the Cybertruck Foundation Series worth $20,000? They actually broke it down of all the different features. You can see, even though it is a $20,000 markup, it actually includes a bunch of different things, both accessories, both software, and of course also full self-driving, which could be arguably anywhere worth from $7,000 to $12,000 or maybe even $15,000 like it was before, but most likely $12,000. So here are a bunch of the things. So premium life connectivity, $700 plus. That's really great because instead of paying $10 a month or $100 a year, then you can really get great value of that. Universal wall connector for charging your Tesla. I was definitely not a believer of this wall connector, but now that you can get power share functionality with charging your or powering your house, it is definitely worth it to get and pay a little bit more for the wall connector. The next one, mobile connector, that's cool and all, is maybe worth $100 to $200. PowerShare mobile backup, $2,000 to $3,000. That could even be a little bit more than that. PowerShare home install max $4,000 is really nice as well to be able to sync up all the different systems to plug in your Cybertruck to your house to be basically more batteries and more power walls for your house. We've got wheels and accessories. We've got wheels, interior liners, sunshade, bottle openers, and a bunch of different accessories that can add up to just a little bit more. On top of that, full self-driving, as we talked about before, is locked in. We've got laser etch branding. Depending on how that's going to be limited, it could be add some value for being one of the few of a Foundation Series, and they are valuing it at an estimated total value of $22,520. So you can see you're kind of getting good value, and it's much better than just an arbitrarily markup at the end of the day that maybe some other brands or under dealerships just do a big markup. On top of that, here's a post from David. He posted this. You can see he also added up all the different things and all the different accessories, and he maybe came up to a lower valuation. And what you can see right here, he actually only came up to about a $15,000 valuation of the $20,000 package, and you're paying about $5,000 in just pure markup for the Foundation engravings, but still untested and unsure to see how much value this Foundation will actually be able to stick around on the Tesla Cybertruck. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. It's basically a nice breakdown of all the different things that actually qualify for it. But we're going to jump into the live stream comments after this water break. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments, and everything. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.